PulseLink C-Wave ultra-wideband UWB technology enables high-definition video distribution throughout the home wirelessly, within a room and from room to room over the existing coax cabling that you may already have installed. Founder and CEO of PulseLink is John Santhoff. Am I saying your name right, John?
That's correct.
Welcome into tomorrow. How you doing?
I'm doing real good. This has been a really great show already. It's only the first night.
Exactly, and the excitement that's brewing. First of all, when you have a product like you guys do, where you can do wireless distribution of high-def video, is getting our attention.
Absolutely.
And it works, right?
It took a while, but yes, it works, and we actually have a customer, Westinghouse Digital, that's actually going to be fielding flat panel displays in about 3 months with it.
Wow, okay, so the product is literally around the corner and into tomorrow and will be available.
Yes.
Now, what about from a consumer standpoint? When do you think we'd see this sort of thing in our own homes on a fairly regular basis? Now, the ability, we get listeners all the time that are saying, I just can't run cable. It's just not happening. Or there's that spouse approval factor, or whatever the case, and wireless video is the way to go, let alone high def.
That whole rat's nest behind your home entertainment center, behind your flat panel display, we're going to enable that to go away, and you should be able to walk into Best Buy this fall and actually buy products that are enabled with our technology that do just that.
Really? Now, can we do this without second or third mortgaging the house?
Maybe a third mortgage. No, actually, that's been what's been delaying the technology. The technology has actually been available from PulseLink for the last couple of years, but the price point had to come down a little bit, and we finally got the price point down to where it hits the consumer price points. And you can get this into your home for $200 to $300 for wireless HDMI. When you look at the cost of a wireless HDMI cable, sometimes can be more than $100 just by itself. The fact that you can replace that $100 cable with something that's wireless, for a couple $100 is actually pretty compelling.
Oh yeah, I mean, I personally would drop a couple of $100 to be able to get video where I need it that otherwise isn't happening. And post wiring isn't always so easy, or maybe you don't have the ability to get into walls and run under floors and things of that nature. Right?
Exactly. Buying that $100 HDMI cable is just the beginning, because now you're going to be drilling holes in your wall. You're going to try to snake that cable down through where you want it. It's a real headache. By making that wireless, you solve a lot of problems for people.
Now, what else are you introducing here at CES in addition to this cool technology? Other things that PulseLink is being known for now?
Yeah, when we engineered this chipset, we engineered it to work not just wirelessly, but over wired media such as coax, power line, twisted copper pair. So the same chipset is capable of working on all of these. So we have another company, Graveline, that's actually going to be releasing a product that is HDMI over coax. So now you'll be able to distribute HDMI signals throughout your home wherever you have coax connectivity.
And of course, pretty much that's everywhere else. Anyway, anywhere we've previously had a television set up, where you're talking about maybe simple cable runs, that's the coax cable that we're running all around the house just to see cable TV, right?
Exactly.
Or antenna.
The existing cables you already have in your home. Yeah. And another neat thing about our chipset is that wherever you terminate that coax connection, the same chipset will take that content and retransmit it wirelessly within the room if you want. So, it's pretty cool. There's nothing like this ever existed before.
Wow. That's bringing us into tomorrow, and we're loving that. Certainly, C-Wave seems to be changing the way consumers will enjoy their HD entertainment, and it's neat to know that we have these kind of capabilities, because it's one thing to now be getting all this great new HD displays and all the new flat panels we're all enjoying, but then getting the content there isn't so easy.
Exactly. And after someone spends thousands of dollars for their nice flat panel display and they mount it up on the wall there, the last thing they want to see is those wires streaming hanging down the wall.
Exactly. It looks like it's an afterthought and you've made a mistake, and that's just not cool. So certainly look into pulselink.net for more information. And what else can we expect that you guys might be working on that you can share with us slightly into tomorrow to keep us really motivated?
Well, I mentioned earlier that, we also work over power line and over twisted copper pair. So don't be surprised if later on this year you hear about gigabit data rates over power line.
Ah, the plot does thicken.
Exactly. And one last thing in closing, we're actually just this last Friday have been approved by the 1394 Trade Association, which many people know as FireWire.
Sure.
As being the de facto standard for doing 1394 over coax within the home.
Really?
And that's actually going to be going out in a press release on Monday.
Well, terrific. So there's more to come from PulseLink and what you guys are working on, whether it's C-Wave, ultra-wideband, UWB, or other technologies that you guys are at the forefront of. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Thank you, John, the founder and CEO of PulseLink. It's pulselink.net.